What's going on, guys? I kind of felt that kind of weak, so let me try that again. What's going on, guys? There you go. Today we're going to be actually talking about creating or generating messages. So this object right here, we're going to put that into its own function, so that way we don't have to keep on doing objects. We can just call this function and it'll do it for us. And also we're going to be talking about event acknowledgements, which is an important row. For some cases, I'm still going to talk about it. Well, it's actually an important row, period. That's it. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. So like I've stated, we're going to create a function. So inside of server, we're going to create a new folder called utils. And inside utils, we are, am I in the right? Yeah, I'm in the right. Oof. Oh. Inside utils, we're going to create a new file called message.js. Just like so. Down here, we're going to create a variable called generate. Or let's do let generate message equal function without the name. Well, I'm gonna do arrow functions here because it is the server side, so we can do arrow functions, but in our browser we're not gonna do arrow functions. So from text, it's gonna take in two arguments, the from property and the text property, and we're gonna just generate our message right here. So we're gonna return an object that has a from property with the from value. So ES6, remember, you can just leave it like that. Also text. And also we have to do the created at, remember. So created at new date dot get time. Just no, not semicolon. It is an object. And we do need to export this out. So export mod. Okay, what is going on right here? How much to delete? Ooh, not that much. Module dot exports. Dude, exports equals the object, and we're gonna reference generate message. Copy, paste. Just like so, and we are done. So obviously we know this is going to work, or at least I know it's going to work. This is such a simple function, but we are going to test it with Mocha. I want to get you into the habit to testing your function that you write out with Mocha before you actually implement it in your code, your actual code, which is in here. We want to test it out with Mocha. So we're going to actually create, inside of utils, we're going to create a new file called message.test.js. And here we're going to implement our testing units, all right? So we do need to install some things, as you will recall. Expect, that is a jest library. And we're going to install Mocha. So npm expect and Mocha. Just like so, and we're gonna add the save dev flag, so that way it saves it as our dependencies. And I did something. No, it's not. Is it? Oh, I forgot the I. npm I install inspect and Mocha and save it as our save dependencies. Okay. So that is done. We could actually check it right here, and it's in right here. Awesome. Get that out, and we don't need this no more. So I'm actually just exit out this, which is focused on the test.js. Let's actually go into package.json and add some new scripts right here for our Mocha test. I've done this before in the past. I will link some videos in the info card anyways. But for our test, we are going to have to do we're going to customize this script. We're going to exit this out. And for this one, our script is going to do Mocha. We're going to run Mocha, and we're going to try to grab everything from the server folder, every file. We're going to look inside every file, so **, and And we're gonna look inside of every file with the file extension. So I don't care about what it's called. I just want the extension to be .test.js. That's what this star is for, because it could be whatever before this and then .test.js. As long as it has this, Mocha's gonna test it. So we're also gonna create another script that, so we don't have to keep on doing npm test, npm test, npm test. We're gonna actually do a test watch script. This is a custom script. So start and test are built-in scripts that Node recognizes. Now, test Mocha isn't a script that Node recognizes, so we're gonna have to do npm run test watch, as you'll see in a bit. But for test watch, we actually want to do nodemon, and we're gonna watch this Mocha file right here, so that way it'll restart by itself, so we don't have to keep on restarting it ourselves. So nodemon. We're gonna execute a script, so exec, and just the script that we want to execute. So backslash again, because I need to escape these quotes, because we need to put the what test we want to execute. So we want to execute npm test, which is this up here, npm test. It's gonna run this. So we want to do nodemon execute, and you do have to put it in double quotes for Windows. That's why I have to do backslash npm test. But if you were in Mac or Linux, you could literally just do semicolons, single quotes, just like so, like this, and this will work just fine. But I can't do that because Windows doesn't like it, so I'm gonna have to leave it like that. So if you do control save, now we can actually test if it's running. So npm run test watch just like so, and yes, 0 passing because we don't have nothing, obviously. So get rid of that. Now we could actually start making our test units. So in here we do need to include our, I'm gonna do let we're gonna have to include our expect module. So expect equals require, require expect. And we also need to get the message, generate message function. So var, and I'm gonna do it like this, message or generate message is going to equal require, and it's in this current directory, and it's in message, just like so. Now guys, this should not be new again. We've done this before. Actually, you should be doing this ahead of me. You should know how to actually test for this stuff, but we're gonna do it together. We also do need to do describe, so describe block, and we're gonna just say generate message, just like so. Nothing in here. So our test unit now, it should, did I misspell it? No, okay, I was looking up here. I was like, oh, it should generate correct message object, and it is going to be a synchronous call, so no need to put in done in there. Oops. So in here we do need to create some dummy data. So we're gonna do let from equal, and this is just WDJ. We also need a text property, so text is going to equal some random text, and we do need a message created by our message generate message function. So message is going to equal to that function, and we're going to pass in from and text. Just like so. Now, we are going to expect, so we're going to expect, did I spell that right? I'm pretty sure I spelled that right. Expect, we want the type, we want the type of created at, so message from inside message. We want that, okay, look, type of, it's really hard for me to explain it. So type of message, we're going inside the object that we got back from generate message. And inside the object, we did get a created at. We want that to be a number. So to be number, just like so. And we also want this message, what we retrieved back, we want that to match the object of form, from, and text. Okay, so we want expect message, right? Dot to match object. This is a new method that we're using. So we want to match object, and we're going to pass in the object we want to match, which is the from and the text. So we want it to match this at least. So we are done. We're going to test it out in here. So npm again, and we should get passing. I mean, guys, this was simple. I just want you to get, like I said, I want you to get customized or in the habit of actually testing out your functions, because you are going to be creating complex functions when you're developing. You're going to be creating complex functions, and you want to test it before actually, putting it into your real code. So now that we have this running, we're going to actually go in here and change some things. Our first one is this one right here. So welcome to chat at. I'm just copy this right here. Oh, we need to actually incorporate it first. Bring in the message generate message function. So up above, I'm gonna put it right here. Const generate message. Generate message is going to equal require, and it's going to be in the same directory. It's under utils, and it's called message. Just like so. I say just like so a lot. I've noticed that in my videos. I do watch my videos, and I do say that a lot. I think I'm gonna stop or try to not use it as much. But anyways, down here, now I'm gonna copy this text because I don't want to keep on writing it, and I'm gonna replace this with generate message, and we're gonna pass in admin as our first string and the message that we want. And I did that wrong. Control Z and quotes, just like so. Move this a little bit like this so that we can see it. And we're gonna do the same thing down here. Copy this. I don't know why. Just copy the whole string. Copy this. Get rid of this. Generate message. It's gonna be from admin, and paste that in. We do got a couple more over here, or one more at least, which is right here. Okay, paste that. No, not that. Control Z. Generate message, and we're going to pass in message dot from and message dot text. Control save, and I don't know why I keep on having this. I'm gonna exit out of this. The test watch, I'm exiting out of that. And now we could actually test our thing. So I'm just put node server.js, just like so. There I go again. So localhost 3000, great. Inspect element, console. We get this. Let's go back in here. Localhost. Welcome, and back here we should get new user joined. Right now, let's emit. Yes, emit a create message. This is from the new user, obviously, and we do get it for everyone, for the new user as well. And let's go back in here, and we do get it back. All right, awesome. Everything's working. All right, now let's move on to acknowledgements. Okay, so acknowledgement is basically you're acknowledging the event. A great example for when you would want to use one is, like, let's say a user signs up to your email or to your website, right, or whatever. He signs up, and obviously when you want to send out an email, he signs up, the email is sent to, or the form is sent to the server side, and then it acknowledges the event. But if something is wrong with the form, then it'll send back something, an error saying that, hey, something was wrong with the form. Maybe the server was down, or you got some fields wrong. But actually, over here, the server acknowledges the event and checks for the fields, if it's proper or not, or if something's wrong. It'll send back a message, right? But let's say everything is right, it'll still send back a message, but at least it'll say, hey, email was sent to your email, go check it out, or something like that. You want to acknowledge those events just for those kind of reasons, and we're going to be doing that right here. So let's try it out. You'll understand more once we get into it, okay? So inside index.js, we're going to emit a create message event. So socket.emit create message, and this is listening for that create message, and it's going to take in data. So from John, or is it OHN, and text. I do have a sticky note with names on it. That's why I got John so fast. Hey, that is it. That is all we're doing. Control save. Now let's run our node.mon. server-server.js. All right, let's go inside localhost and see if it's working. Localhost. Let's expect. We got it right here, and we got it back in here. So this is normal. We haven't done acknowledgement yet, but we're gonna do that right now. I just want to do this first of all. So when we emit, actually this takes in 3 arguments. Our first argument is the name, the event name. Second is the data, and the third is the callback when the server actually gets it. So we're gonna do function. No, nothing in here yet. And we're going to just log out. Server got it. Just like so. And in here, when we get this message, create message, this property, this function actually does take a callback. So it takes in the data first of all. And then the second argument is going to be the callback that we're going to call. The callback, we could call it anywhere we want. And I'm going to just call it down below, callback right here. It is a function. Control save it. Now if you go back in right here, refresh the page, you see that we got server got it. So when we send this emit right here, when we send this object to the server gets it, and then it acknowledges it, and then we just simply call it back saying that, hey, call back. We go into this function saying that, hey, we got it. We could actually send data in here as well. We could send an object if we wanted to. But for simplicity's sake, I am going to send a string saying that this is the server, colon, because I'm going to do something, well, it's not really clever. I shouldn't even say that. And in here, we're going to get the data back. So message, I guess. Message. And I'm going to say message first of all. I'm gonna get it right here. I'm just say right here. I don't know why I put so much effort on my messages. I have no idea why. And message. Control save. Now let's refresh it. As you can see, oh, undefined. Sorry about that. Sorry. Let's go back in here. I didn't save it, as you can see. That's why I'm not getting it. So now if we actually refresh it, we got it. This is server. That's coming from here. We can actually do this back again. Like we could emit from something from here and call back from over here. We could do it vice versa. It doesn't matter where we get the acknowledgement from. We could acknowledge it from the server side or the client side. Okay. So that is it for this video, guys. I am running a little bit. I'm in my 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure I am. So that's why I'm ending it here. But on the next video, we are going to be creating a message form with jQuery. And we're also going to be playing around with geolocations, grabbing that geolocation where we live or where we're at so we can send it off to the chat like we did in the demo. We're going to be doing that as well. So form and geolocation on the next video. So stay tuned for that. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Please leave a like or a dislike. Share it with people that, you know, want to get into Node.js, because I mean, this is a pretty cool app to actually get into Node.js. And leave a comment down below saying that what I could do better, or possibly, I know I do what's that one phrase I do a lot? Okay, that's something like that. And I do, or like a clicking kind of sound with my mouth. I'm gonna stop doing that. I know it annoys people, so I'm gonna stop doing that. But you know, you learn while progressing. But thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in the next video.